let's talk about snacking. It can feel totally impossible, right? You want something that's going to fill you up, but not weigh you down. Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down 6 awesome options that hit that perfect, high-protein, low-fat sweet spot. Let's dive in.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That 3 p.m. feeling. Your energy just tanks, and you find yourself staring into the pantry. But what you grab in that moment, it can literally make or break your health goals for the rest of the day.
And this is the classic snack trap, isn't it? The stuff that's high in protein, like nuts or cheese, is usually also loaded with fat. But then the low-fat options, crackers or fruit, they have hardly any protein, so you're hungry again in an hour. Finding a snack that has both high protein and low fat, well, that's the real challenge. So, why are we so obsessed with protein for snacking? It all comes down to one thing: staying full. See, protein-rich foods take your body longer to break down. And what does that mean for you? It means you feel satisfied for way longer. It's the secret weapon against overeating later. Okay, so let's solve this puzzle. I've got 6 snacks for you that absolutely nail that high-protein, low-fat target. First up is sliced turkey. Just look at that ratio for a second. In a single slice, you're getting almost 2.5 grams of protein for barely half a gram of fat. It's a super lean, super easy way to get a quick protein boost. All right, next up, non-fat Greek yogurt. And whoa, these numbers are seriously impressive. We're talking a whopping 16 grams of protein with less than a single gram of fat in a regular little cup. This stuff is a true protein powerhouse. Now let's talk about edamame. Okay, you'll notice the fat is a little bit higher here at 4 grams. But, and this is a big but, it's mostly the good kind of fat, the heart-healthy, unsaturated stuff. Plus, you're still getting over 9 grams of plant-based protein and a nice dose of fiber, which is another great way to feel full. Here's another fantastic dairy option: low-fat cottage cheese. It's packing 14 grams of protein with just over a gram of fat. What's really cool is that a lot of this protein is casein, which digests really slowly. Think of it like slow-release fuel, making it an incredibly satisfying snack that'll stick with you. Need something you can just grab and go? Turkey jerky is your friend. This is where convenience and great nutrition meet. A single ounce gets you 13 grams of protein with only half a gram of fat. It's pretty much perfect for stashing in your bag for those emergency hunger moments. And last but not least, our 6th snack is canned tuna. Honestly, this one is an absolute champion. It actually tops our list with an incredible 16.2 grams of protein for less than a gram of fat. It's cheap, it's versatile, and it's crazy effective at crushing hunger. So, we've got our list of fantastic snacks. But, and you knew there was a but coming, to make the absolute smartest choice, you gotta read the fine print. Let's look at what you need to watch out for. Let's start with our 2 turkey options. The amazing convenience of sliced turkey and jerky can come with a catch. They're often what we call ultra-processed, and some jerky brands can pack in a shocking 20% of your entire day's sodium in just one little serving. So the takeaway here, they're great, but maybe enjoy them in moderation. One tiny choice at the grocery store can make a gigantic difference. Grabbing that flavored yogurt instead of plain can triple the sugar. And picking tuna packed in oil instead of water, the fat skyrockets from less than 1 gram all the way to 7. The lesson is simple: always, always read the label. All right, so we've looked at the snacks and the pitfalls. Now let's zoom out and look at the daily numbers that are behind all these recommendations so you can make smart choices every single day. First off, what does low fat actually mean when you see it on a package? Well, the official definition is any food with 3 grams of fat or less per serving. That's a really good benchmark to keep in your head at the store, and you'll notice all 6 of our snacks easily clear that bar. Next up, protein. How much should you actually be aiming for each day? Well, the guidelines recommend somewhere between 1.2 and 1.6 grams of protein for every kilogram you weigh. So for someone who weighs around 155 pounds, that's about 84 to 112 grams of protein per day. Now, to put all that into perspective, think of this as your daily fat budget. On an average 2,000-calorie diet, the goal is to stay under about 67 grams of total fat. This really shows you why choosing a snack that only has 1 or 2 grams of fat is such a powerful move for your whole day. Okay, we've gone through the options, we've talked about the warnings, and we know our daily goals. So let's put it all together and figure out your absolute smartest snack. This little summary table lays it all out pretty clearly. If you want the absolute biggest protein bang for your buck, you can see that canned tuna and Greek yogurt are in a dead heat. But if you need something super portable with almost zero fat, turkey jerky is the clear winner. You can use this as your cheat sheet to pick the perfect snack for whatever you need. So, there you have it. That's the breakdown. We've seen the data, we've gone over the fine print, and we know the goals. The power is officially in your hands. The only question left is, the next time that 3 p.m. slump hits, which one of these smart snacks are you going to reach for?